everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So by the way, I am your Simply Filipina living here in Austria with my Austrian husband. So by the way, you can see this very wonderful or beautiful and tasty peach cake. So this is my first time baking this one, and today I will gonna show you how did I make it. So here are the ingredients. I do have here peaches that we buy last time in the farm, and of course I do have here butter, dry ingredients, which is it's not clear in the video, but these are the vanilla and sugar and eggs, and of course we have here flour, and of course the white sugar, and the main ingredients, which is the peach. So by the way, I just mix all the dry ingredients, and I microwave the butter so that it will melt down, and of course I had to mix all the dry ingredients and put it aside. And I take my butter already because we will gonna make it double, or we will gonna mix the butter and of course the white sugar together. So I just fix the hand mixer here. So I'm using today a hand mixer because that's how I feel, and I do have a stand mixer here, but it takes a while before, so I just use that, and then after that it will look like foamy. And then also added the eggs here. I didn't add everything or all together the eggs. I put the eggs one by one so that it's nice. And of course, I don't know what's the logic, but by the way, this is the first time of me trying this peach cake, and it's so good so far. So my husband also loves it very much. It's not easy to because you just have to mix first the dry ingredients and then the wet ingredients, and then after mixing all the dry and wet ingredients, then you can have already the batter that you needed. So I also added here milk, and I didn't use any other oil or whatever, so I added also here a milk. So by the way, today we just purchased this peach, and we passed through with this peach farm here in Austria, and I had a video where we were buying this one, and you can check out on my YouTube channel because I think it was uploaded first before this one. So yeah, and then I just get a round pan. I don't have any other pan because the other pan was broken, so I just used this. But if you do want me to buy another pan, you can support me, Char. You can sponsor my baking sets, Joe. So by the way, the guys finished already, so I'll just cook it for or bake it for around 20 minutes, and then after that, then we're gonna take it out and set aside for a while. So by the way, I just tapped it like that so the bubbles will disappear, and I preheated already the bake or the microwave for or the oven for a few minutes, and then I just also clean all the things that I use so that it won't be messy, or the kitchen will not be so messy. So I'm so sorry for my English because it's not so good, because for some reason, and I'm not speaking English here in Austria, I'm speaking my dialect as a Filipino, and of course I'm speaking Deutsch, so my English is getting weaker and uglier. So yeah, and then today or now I started to make our creamy topping, because I don't know how to make a chiffon or icing, so it's very hard for me to make an icing. So now I'm gonna try another experiment, which is this creamy peach coat. So I just peel the peach here, and I will gonna mix it to our mixture, to our cream. So by the way, I found a cream here in Austria. It's an Austrian brand called Schlagobers, because I used to use the Filipino brand, which is the Nestle cream, but today I don't have any available because it's so far away in the city. So the only store that sells the Nestle cream is in the city, and not in our where or not in the place where we are living. So yeah, and then I'll just have to cook it in low heat on the pan, because we have to dissolve the we will make it like a jam, and then later when it's completely jammed, then we will mix it to our cream. So now I'm going to the herd, or to the to the cooking pan, because I will put it. So by the way, I haven't shown you how did I do that, because taking so much time to transfer my camera, but later I will show you how will it look like. And yeah, it takes so much time, and I don't know what else to say with you guys, so I hope if you do like my video, you can subscribe my YouTube channel. You can also feel free to comment anything you want to comment. And of course, if you do want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I mean, you can support me by any means. You can just email me, privately email me if you want to do sponsorships or you do want whatever you want. Now the cake is finished already, so I peel also another set or another here pitch because I will do something with this one and I will mix it on our I will decorate it on top of our cake. So I will show you later what I mean. So I just cut it in cubes, like a small bite cubes, and you know it looks like a mango. I miss eating mango so much. I haven't found any mangoes or Filipino mangoes here in Austria. Only those other type of mangoes that is not so sweet. Sometimes it's sweet, but most of the times it's not sweet. So yeah, what I did here, I cut it into half, but you know, I don't know how to cut this chiffon, and it's my problem because I cannot measure the exact right cutting method, and that's why I'm still learning on it. So I'll just remove the parchment paper there, and then I will transfer the top here. But you know, it's so funny because it's not even half, it's just the top or the bottom part is cutted, but yeah, doesn't matter. So now I am putting or adding here our cream, that the cream that I created or I did before. So this is the mixture of, I think, sugar and then the whipped cream that I purchased here in Austria, and then I also added the cube peach that I cutted before, and then now I'm going to top this bottom part on top, and then I will cover it with this mixture of cream because it doesn't look appetizing. It doesn't really look nice, but I think it doesn't matter if the cake looks nice or what, as long as it's tasty, as long as it's very delicious, then that's what matter. So basically, it's my first time. It's not bad for a first time baking person without any knowledge in baking doing this one, and it's so good and delicious. So by the way, I tasted this one, but it's not I tasted this one not with a lot of peach. So yeah, let's eat and I will show you closer look how this cake look like. So this is the one look like now. It's crusty on outside but so tender and creamy on inside, and my husband loves it very much.